TechnoBok.
What's up guys, Jason here for TechnoBok. Today I'll be looking at this, the all-new Mazda 3. The Mazda 3, much in keeping with the Mazda 2 I recently drove, also features the KODO design language, and that's evident throughout the entire vehicle. Firstly, I love the way this grille extends down and is in keeping with the Mazda badge. And then when you come along to the side of the vehicle, you see the swooping lines extending along, giving it that energy in motion look. Mazda featured the KODO design language in the Mazda 2, 3, 6 as well as CX-5, and everything here is form and function in complete harmony. I like the way this Mazda also rides on these 18-inch alloys. Coming around the back of the Mazda 3, you'll notice it's got twin tailpipes as well as the shark fin on the roof. Apart from that, the Mazda 3 also features Skyactiv Technology. So that's technology which influences the suspension, the engine, all the driving dynamics, and is really evident when driving along in the all-new Mazda 3. It's got a very similar experience to the Mazda 2 I drove in the last review. It's an extremely quiet, refined experience, and the attention to detail that I looked at on the outside continues on the inside. Everything has just been very well thought out, very cleverly placed, and built of high-end, good material. Firstly, you're greeted with this central tach, which has a smaller digital speedometer. That's continued onto the heads-up display. You see a little piece of glass folding up, and that gives you a full-on head-up display as well as your vehicle warnings. Apart from that, the car features these great-looking piano black panels as well as this carbon-style material, and everything put together of the highest grade materials and build quality. The chunky steering wheel gives you a lot of confidence, and that coupled with the Skyactiv technology gives you even further confidence either in the bends or in those overtake situations. The Mazda I'm driving today, the 2-liter Astina edition, features 121 kilowatts of power and 210 Newton meters of torque. This engine can also propel you from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in a mere 8.2 seconds. With every imaginable bell and whistle, the Mazda 3 features stop-start, full keyless entry, auto wipers, auto lights, lane departure warning, blind spot assist, a dimming rear view mirror, as well as the 7-inch MZD Infotainment System. So literally every form of media and every imaginable toy is standard on the Mazda 3, making it a particularly attractive option, especially when compared with its closest rivals. Infotainment system in the new Mazda 3 is very similar to that of the Mazda 2. It's a very clean and well put together system, and much in keeping with the Mazda's design philosophy, it's a very easy to use, very well equipped place to be. You start off with communication in the center, which is your Bluetooth telephone controls, and this includes everything from your contacts, your favorites, your call history, everything call related. Then you go back out, you get your entertainment, and this, as I mentioned, comes from a variety of sources, being your FM AM radio, your AHA satellite radio, Stitcher, Bluetooth, as well as your USB media. Apart from that, going into the entertainment settings also allows you to tune all your various audio and controls, and all of this very nicely delivered through the Mazda 3's Bose audio system, which is extremely crisp and clear. You also get applications in your infotainment system. Going into your applications menu will give you a fuel economy meter of the vehicle and tell you what it's doing. It also tells you how the battery and power is being recharged through the regenerative braking and gives you your fuel average. You also have the option to look at the next screen with further driver assisted information and aids. Here it tells you your eco mode thanks to your stop start, as well as a readout of your fuel economy based on your driving situations. In the menu, you also can hit navigation. Now your navigation screen gives you everything that the vehicle is displaying from a navigation perspective and gives you full-on 2D and 3D views as well as nearby points of interest. This allows you to set your various categories, including, for example, somewhere to eat nearby. You set a category, you can search all. It searches everything within a fairly close vicinity, and say you decide you want to eat at the Ocean Basket, you simply hit navigate to, start, and the voice guided system takes over from there. Your settings menu literally allows you to adjust everything from the brightness from your large clear infotainment system to that of your HUD display. And it's when everything goes dark that this also auto changes and gives you a whole nother perspective of the infotainment display. Opening the boot, you're greeted with a very large load capacity, and even with the seats folded up, you're getting a very decent loading space. With the seats folded flat, it gets a lot better than that. In the back of the Mazda 3, with the seats folded flat, you're getting class-leading space and pretty much a load capacity that will allow you to put anything in the vehicle. The Mazda 3 is also a very spacious car when sitting in the back. Not only do I have plenty of legroom in front, even with the seat in my driving position, I also have plenty of headroom above. When backing up in the Mazda 3, you get this full-on reverse camera, which also has trajectory lines, and driving along here in the 2015 Mazda 3, it's the third generation of the 3, so a lot of 3s going on. This is also the time when Mazda reintroduced the name Astina to the model, which was something first introduced for the old Mazda 323. Thanks to technology such as Mazda's Skyactiv, the suspension and the engine are both tuned harmoniously and allow for a very precise and very driver-orientated feel and drive. I've spent the last couple of days putting this Mazda 3 through every imaginable driving situation, and through it all I've come to not only fall in love with this vehicle, I've come to realize that it's just got so much to offer for its price point. From me, Jason of TechnoBok, it's been an absolute joy driving the Mazda 3, and I look forward to seeing you in the next review. Cheers for now.
TechnoBok.